Get your films on with the Blurs.
Once an idea has taken hold of the brain, it's almost impossible to eradicate.
Unpacking movies has never been more spot on, woke, fire, and just plain lit.
They are lit all the time.
So if you're unsure whether or not to plop down some cash for a film, check out the Blurs.
When a man with a 45 meets a man with a rifle, the man with a pistol is a dead man.
Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolyte.
You really only need to hang mean bastards. But mean bastards, you need to hang.
Don't say you weren't warned. Here's Brandon and Jeff.
Hello, and welcome to episode 203 of the Film Blurs. I'm Jeff Stewart, a.k.a. Uncle Jeffrey, and I'm joined here, as always, with my friend and co-host.
What's up, ball bags? It's Brandon Norwood. All right, so that's our intro. You know what I'm saying? There's no other news other than there's been like 4 more lawsuits against this merger. I think that's hilarious, including from the people who fucking fund Paramount. I'm like, damn, your own people who pay to run this shit are even suing you. Like, nobody wants this shit to happen.
Like, at a certain point, when are the Ellisons going to be like, you know what? This is not fucking worth it.
He swears it's going to close next month. And I'm like, nigga, there's too much opposition now. Right. And they're going to hold it up through the courts and lawsuits. Because that's, I mean, people who subscribe to HBO Max, like the richest people, have now all come forth and put a lawsuit in. So I'm just like, if there's other billionaires suing to stop this shit, right. And not to mention, I have a feeling the Saudis are going to pull their money soon because they need that money. They need that money.
Look, we all need that money because, you know, it's just rough out there. It's just how rich and powerful do you need to be? Right? Like, that's the thing. Like, how you can barely run what you have correctly.
Dog, when I saw that shit, because I saw the Billie Eilish documentary and seeing a Skydance Corporation under Paramount, I'm just like, oh yeah, this is still Sherry Redstone. Like, we still have not made it to what he's greenlit yet.
Right, because like anything that he's greenlit, like, is it even in production yet? He keeps on talking about a lot of shit.
I'm thinking earliest next year we're gonna see what a Ellison Ram Paramount looks like, because like everything that's coming out, I'm like, bro, this is still from Shari. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I'm just like, man, we don't even know what the studio you've had for now 2 years still looks like, man.
Right. Because you've been instead of running your studio, you've been busy trying to buy another studio.
Well, I'll say this real quickly so we can move on. I think this shit's gonna get jammed up, and I guarantee you, once it hits September, because September is when they have to start paying $160 million. I think it's 60 million. I can't remember. It's like 160 million. It's got to be million, not billion, but it's like 160. They got to start paying quarterly.
Right. So like you're losing money straight off the bat. Right.
And if this shit falls through, I know what he's going to go after. He's going to go after the small shit. So he's going to try and get Lionsgate, which makes sense. I'm like, he should have just went after Lionsgate.
Right.
He'll probably try to get the rest of Miramax because, you know, Miramax is splintered. Even though Paramount owns most of it, they still don't own all of it. So he'll probably try to get the rest of Miramax. And then I hope not. I hope we can leave. I hope people who run A24 have more dignity than to sell to him. Neon, I would not be surprised just because Tim Lee, he sold his soul a minute ago.
Right. Look, I highly doubt A24 would sell. Just
because
like
those dudes who run that studio, they fucking care.
Right. Look, they don't put as much work into building what they've built to like, it's a brand now.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, they fucking making an Elden Ring movie. Like, even he came out and said it's going to be shot in IMAX. I was like, what the fuck? Dude, Alex Garland literally said Warfare was his last movie. Now this nigga comes out, he's like, I'm doing Elden Ring. And they announced it's shot for IMAX. Have you seen the cast for that motherfucker?
No, I haven't seen the cast.
Yeah, that shit is stacked.
Yeah, I mean, like they gotta go hard with this because people love that fucking video game series, but also we've had, what's it been, like 20 years since Lord of the Rings came out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or more than that.
Yeah, like over 20 years, like 20, 25 years since that Peter Jackson did his thing, and you can't do less than what he did, right? You have to come out swinging.
It's the prototype. Like the only
Right.
other fantasy shit that popped off since Lord of the Rings has been Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, right.
And like, look, if you held a gun to my head and said pick one, it's gonna be Lord of the Rings all day, because at least Lord of the Rings, like that shit's listen, they stuck the landing. I mean, he had the material. I mean, they both had the material.
Right.
It was just the adaptation was 10 times.
And look, I love the OG Game of Thrones until I didn't.
Yeah,
right?
same. Like and don't get me wrong, I still enjoyed the spinoffs. Like I haven't watched House of the Dragon. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
But I do love
Night of the Seventh.
Yeah. And I am excited for the movie, because the movie's gonna show Aegon's conquest.
Right.
So
like,
I mean, like Warner Brothers is gonna milk this too. Like I was like, yeah, of course. But like, we do need some more fantasy shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, Elden Ring, one of allegedly, because my brother refuses to play it just because he's heard so many, gamers, how they beat a game in a day because they're hardcore gamers.
Right.
Niggas say it took them months, and it's hard. Alex Garland said he wrote the script when he was on his 7th playthrough.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of time, right? Like,
And it's an open world game. They say it's huge.
Yeah, I have video games collecting dust right now that I bought 4 or 5 years ago that I haven't beat, right? So like,
then to beat a game that is just notoriously difficult, I'm like, I'll sit this one out. That is crazy that nigga's played the game 7 times, and even he's just like, yeah, it's hard. Apparently that nigga wrote the script treatment, not the script, but the script treatment overnight, and made a little reel, and went into the game developers and George R.R. Martin, because he created it and made it into a game. So
I didn't know George R.R. Martin did Elden Ring.
Yep.
Oh shit.
So he went to them and George R.R. Martin. It was a hour-long pitch, and once the pitch was done, they were just like, yeah, sure. You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead. Fuck it. And I've seen the sets too. I'm like, damn, A24 wasn't kidding when they were saying they're getting in the blockbuster movies, because I was like, damn, these are some big ass sets, nigga. Also, they're shooting on sets.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not excited for it.
Hell yeah, I am.
Right, but I'm just like, I'm looking forward to it. Right, it's one of those things.
I am.
I'm not hyped yet, but like,
let me see
I'd like to see what Alex Garland does.
Let me see what the game's rated though, because like, if they're spending blockbuster money, it just makes me wonder what this movie's gonna be rated. Like, I'm trying to see if this game is rated M or if it's rated T.
I would assume if they're trying to get into that blockbuster game, it's got to be PG-13. Like, it can't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I'm like, yo, you guys can't be fucking. Well, I guess not. Elden Ring is rated M for mature, for blood and gore, intense violence, suggestive themes, and strong language.
You can get away with that with PG-13. Like,
just cut some of the language down. All you gotta do is say shit and ass. You could say that as many times as you want, and then you could drop 1 or 2 fucks.
Right, and like make the blood green, right, or some shit like that.
Lord of the Rings, I will never forget seeing Fellowship of the Ring opening night, and all the heads that would get cut off with the blood squirting out. I was like, bro, this is PG-13, and they got away with it because the blood was black.
Right. Yeah.
Because it was orc blood. Like, you saw how, like, even when they were fighting the cave troll and the cave troll's bleeding blue, everything, I was like, bro, this is PG-13. I was like, this is fucking wild. And the extended cuts are more violent. And those are PG-13 too. That's why it just blows me away that the last one, that The Hobbit, was rated R. I was just like, Yeah, man. Yeah. So, anyways, look, I hope Gremlin Face loses. He act like this whole thing. He's going about it. He goes about it like a rapist, bro. Where a girl tells you no, 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 no,
Right.
no, and then goes behind your back, and he's like, "Well, I got permission." So
It's like, well, I talked to your friend. She told me, like, it feels of desperation, right? 100%. It feels of desperation. And
for what, man? You got a whole ass movie studio, like.
Just be rich, right? Like, he could have done nothing for the rest of his life, and he was still going to be rich, right? I don't understand it.
Also, like, it's not like he's running this company that great either, because CBS is, like, imploding on itself.
Yeah.
All their top people are leaving. They're replacing Colbert with a fucking game show.
Are they? What's the game show?
Some dumb shit.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, yeah, because late night game shows always work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, they cut off the feed to SNL to air a travelogue. Like, they have to air this travelogue. And I'm like, yo, I understand you got to appease your advertisers, but also it's Saturday Night Live. Like,
Right.
by that time, Saturday Night Live is over at 1 a.m. Sunday morning. So either people are going to bed after SNL's done, or they're going to go meet their friends for last call at the bar.
Right.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? Nobody's going to be like at 1 a.m. Yeah, let me watch this fucking douchebag travelogue show.
Right. Like, anyone at 1 a.m. on a Saturday, they're already out, right? Either they're in watching, like, just staying up to watch SNL until it's over, or they're not in the house.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you catch it the next day.
Yeah.
And we
man.
gotta talk about SNL, because, like, how this is, yeah, this episode was nice.
All right. So, Jeff, what have you watched lately?
What are you watching?
All right, what have I been watching? I'm gonna start off with this before I forget all about this fucking show. Man on Fire on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I fucking watched this too. That's why we needed to do this segment so we could fucking talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's fine.
Look, I like the action, and
Right.
I will say this, Jeff. I like it more than the Tony Scott movie, but to me, still the best adaptation of Man on Fire
Is the Glenn Scott.
Glenn Scott. Like,
Right.
I'm sorry, and don't get me wrong. If they do a second season, I'll definitely watch it because I just like Yaya fucking niggas up.
And honestly, that's the biggest draw on this, right? Like, I love the Tony Scott Man on Fire, right? Like, I love any collaboration Tony Scott has with Denzel Washington. I'm locked in, right? So it will always have a place in my fucking heart. I came into this, cautiously optimistic. It's fine, right? Like, I did not hate this at all. I enjoyed it while I was watching it, but don't ask me about really anything before, I would say, the 6th episode, right? It didn't really start becoming interesting to me until that 6th episode, because it just felt like standard boilerplate shit up until then. You know what I'm saying? Like we've literally have seen this plot development a dozen times in the last 10 years.
The conspiracy got to be a little too much too. I was like, bro, there's too many moving parts to make this shit work. Like, Scoot McNairy shouldn't have even been in this shit, man.
And here's the thing. Whenever Scoot McNairy shows up in something, right?
You're like, oh yeah, cool.
But I always know he's going to be the bad guy, right? I'm surprised when Scoot McNairy isn't the bad guy, right?
Also,
That's the only
this nigga
surprise.
should not have like no offense, and I mean this as no disrespect to Scoot, but this nigga should not have had trouble fighting Scoot.
I mean, look, right?
Let's be real, bro. Like that's like me taking on Alan Rickson, and I got Alan in a fucking like headlock, and he's losing consciousness. Like nobody's gonna buy that shit.
Right. Like, I mean, me and Scoot. Maybe that's a equal for a sort of challenge, right? Me and Scoot fighting each other. All right. I don't know who's gonna win that one.
Versus Scoot.
What?
What about me versus Scoot? You think that's not believable? Because I'm such a big dude. I fought before.
I mean, look, he would have to be really fast, right? Because you catch him with one.
That's true.
You catch him with the right one. You put your weight into it. He's done, right?
Nigga, I'll never forget. I was underage at a bar that my friend was bartending at, and my friend, he was 20 at the time, but he looks like he's 12. And I go over to the bar, get us more drinks from my boy, and I walk back over, and there's this white dude bothering him, going, "Can I see your ID? Hey, can I see your ID?" And I put our drinks down at the table, and I just go, "We got a problem?" And he looks at me, he's like, "There's no problem, man. It's no problem, man. It's no problem, man." I was just like, wow, bro, you didn't even try to put, like, and this is why I say, just leave people the fuck alone.
Right. You know, like,
I've never seen somebody back down that quickly, ever.
Yeah, like
ever.
they, like
even a women stand up to me, bro. This nigga, there's no problem, man. No problem, man. It's no problem, man.
Because he didn't like, cause he didn't want the smoke. He didn't want the smoke. He was probably trying to impress somebody. And then like that went off the rails real quick.
Oh my god. I don't even do that shit, bro. I don't even do that shit. When I'm out, I just, you know what I do? I try to have a good time and mind my fucking business. You know what I'm saying?
if it ends up in a fight, I've already lost, right? Like you've like if
usually when I get in the fights, I ain't the one who started it.
Right. Yeah, I'm not.
Yo, like
I pay too. You have to spend too much money to be out in the world.
Yeah,
to
man.
fuck it up with some like bullshit.
Yeah, man.
It's pricey out there.
Just mind your fucking business.
Just keep it moving. Just like keep it fucking moving.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Man on Fire. I like it. Once the reveal of Scoot being the bad guy, which it was fucking obvious from episode 1. Like it literally is.
Yeah, and that the whole Brazilian government was in on it, because like there's gonna be no way a building gets blown up, and in Brazil,
right? And they're gonna just like let one dude like handle the investigation, right?
Well, not
like,
even that. I'm like, yo, a terrorist bombing in Brazil is unheard of. It ain't. Brazil's not like America where they have a million angry dudes sitting around,
like a little bunch of incels, right? Like there's no incels in Brazil.
You know, don't. Yes, Brazil has crime and it's bad, but it's different type of crime,
right? Like that's
than it is here.
That's survival crime.
You know what I'm saying? Like Brazil has Carnival once a year. There's a reason why the crime is restricted to one area, because everybody else is happy because it's Brazil, especially during Carnival season. They tell you like, yo, you better have condoms, because if you don't, you will be dead within a year.
Oh shit! Yeah. So once the show got rid of all the conspiracy bullshit, right? and it like that's when it became interesting to me. It was like those last 3 episodes is when it's like, all right, okay, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Like the hospital shootout.
Yeah, the last episode.
The last episode, that was hot.
That was hard.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bobby Cannavale. I thought he was going to be like the star of the show. So when he got blown the fuck up in the first episode, I was like, man, that fucking sucks.
I wish Bobby was in it throughout the whole entire fucking thing, or at least until like the 3rd episode.
Right.
Right? Because he was putting his foot in it. Like he was acting in this one.
Hell yeah.
Right? Like,
hell yeah.
But yeah, A Man on Fire. I wish it were. It didn't take so long for me to be locked in. But once it was there, I was like, okay, if this never gets a second season, I'd be fine. But if it does get a second season, I'll be like, all right, I'll watch. I'm there.
Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Moving on from
Netflix.
It's Netflix, right? It's Netflix.
I got another Netflix movie to review in the main review, and speaking of Skydance, it was a Skydance production, and it's exactly
Yeah, what do you expect? Exactly what you expect. So moving on from that, another Netflix. I started watching. I haven't finished it. The newest Lord of the Flies adaptation.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on that shit, bro. Like, I've seen so many. I've read the book. Like, I'm good. Didn't we just see this with Send Help?
I mean, it's I guess sort of. It's just I can't watch toxic white boys
anymore.
Right?
So prevalent now.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been there, but like this timeline where we are now, and just like I can't enjoy movies about mediocre white men anymore, right? Like movies that if it had come out 10 years ago, it's like, oh, this goofy motherfucker, it's funny, ha da 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 da. Now it's just like these low rung people are ruling the world. And the same thing with Lord of the Flies. I mean, it's always been like that. That's the basis of the story. But just to see it again and reinforced, it's just like I don't have the emotional bandwidth for this. So I watched the first episode. It's well shot. It's beautifully shot, but it is a BBC production, right?
BBC.
Right. So, of course, they're going to try really hard to make it good.
Because they care.
Yeah, because they care, and it just happens to be on Netflix, right? Right? It's a Netflix co-production, right? It's very ethereal, very, very abstract in the way it's shot. Right, long takes of waves and insects and close up on the boys' faces, right?
If I wanted to watch something like that, you know what I would watch? Picnic at Hanging Rock, a true masterpiece.
Right. Picnic at Hanging Rock, yeah, or Wake and Fright, yeah.
Or Walkabout,
or Walkabout, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to all the Australians, y'all.
But yeah,
if it's not fucking OG violent, it's OG surreal.
Right.
Or OD, excuse me.
And the acting is amazing, right? And you know how I hate child actors.
Yes.
Right?
I know.
But like the acting is on point, right? Okay. If we weren't living in the world that we're living in now, I would say that this would have been the greatest adaptation of this source material, right? But I can't say that with any sort of credence or whatever like that because I haven't finished it, because I can't finish it, because, like I said, I can't watch toxic white boys anymore. But if your tolerance is higher than mine for that, do give Lord of the Flies on Netflix a watch. It is good so far, first episode. But it is slow. It is a true meditation on, the human savagery.
Yeah, because that's what we need, a fucking 10th adaptation of.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, because I forgot this was news. They announced last night David Koepp is working on a new Westworld script. It's going to be a movie. And
yeah.
Well, how about y'all fucking just let
finish
Jonah
what you
and
finish,
Lisa
yeah.
do a 2-hour wrap up? Can we fucking get that? And it don't even have to go to theaters. Y'all could put that right on HBO Max.
Yeah, when that it showed up on my Twitter when I woke up this morning, just the headline, and I was like, "Oh, cool! They're gonna finish out Westworld."
Nope.
And I clicked on it, and it was like, "Oh, that's disappointing," right?
Because that's what we need, another fucking adaptation. Like, Jesus Christ.
You have the adaptation right there. You have, was it 4 seasons?
Yeah.
We have 4 seasons of the adaptation that you never closed out, which was...
They were right there, too. That's the thing that pisses me off. They're like, yeah, the 5th season was going to be it.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I like David Koepp, right?
Depends.
But there's no way he's going to be able to do in let's call it, it's going to be 2.5 hours. Like it's
the original Westworld's like an hour 40.
Right. There's no way he's going to be able to do in 2 hours what the HBO series
did in 4 seasons.
Right.
Have you ever seen the sequel, Future World?
No, I never saw Future World.
Yeah, I haven't either. So.
Yeah.
But we're turning just, god damn, bro. I saw this. I was like, everything's IP now. God damn, everything. Yeah. Like, we just gotta go back to the titties and just milk them.
And like, just go back and just finish the thing. Finish the fucking thing. But it's what it is. I can't. I'm tired, man. Like it's.
You know, I was thinking about it. The reason why WB had such a good year last year is because most of those were original movies. You know what I'm saying? And then they brought back franchises that weren't really around that much, or it was their first time on screen. That's why Minecraft was so big. That's why Final Destination was great, because it hasn't been around for a while, and it was a great movie.
Yeah, like,
and everything else was an original movie, and I'm just like, you know, I don't mind sequels or franchises, but when we get to like 8 or 10, and it's been consecutive, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even have that much time away from Westworld to do a fucking another adaptation. This is gonna be the 3rd time we've revisited Westworld.
Right. And like, it's not like the TV show, like you said, is 30 years old. It's still like the technology on display, the special effects, they're still fucking leaps and bounds above what we're seeing. Yeah, it's still cutting edge.
Because I think, let's see where season 4 ended. I think we're only fucking 6. Oh no, we are less than. I thought we were 6 years away. No, we are less than. We're 4 years away from the last season. Because the last season aired in 2022. Right,
so less than, like, not even 5 years. And they're just going to try to, just finish the fucking property.
Jesus Christ.
But it's what it is. But if you haven't watched Westworld on HBO, watch Westworld on HBO. It's fucking magnificent.
A lot of people had trouble with season 2. I like season 2 personally. I understand why everybody else doesn't. Like, it's a lot. Like, it is a lot. But it's worth it because seasons 3 and 4 are some of the craziest shit I've ever seen in storytelling. Like, let's not. I wouldn't even say TV, just the storytelling in season 3 and 4, fucking insane.
Well, I mean, television is a storyteller's medium. Let's get that out the way, right? Like, if you want to tell a story of long form, you don't need to do a fucking franchise. You just need to do a fucking TV show and care about it. But yeah, because I loved the first season. Second season, it was difficult, right? And I jumped off like 3 or 4 episodes in.
I loved season 2, but I get it. You're not alone there.
Right.
I'm alone in loving season 2.
Right? Like, I was like, this is interesting. It's like, I'm just not here yet. Right? And then season 3 came out and was like, okay, let me get back into, finish season 2. Season 2 makes season 3 and 4 work. Right? Yes. And once you get to season 3, you see why season 2 is so important. Right? And it becomes like, season 3 makes season 2 better. right?
If anything, y'all just go watch the first season, because at least the first season it works well on its own. Like they could have canceled it after the first season. I would have been like, oh, all right, well, I mean,
like they did the thing, right?
Yeah.
And
I've never thought I'd be rooting for AI, but that show had me rooting for AI. I was like, hey, kill all these motherfuckers.
Kill all the humans. Right, I get it.
Kill all these motherfuckers, man.
I get it. We're horrible, and no one was fucking sleepwalking through this.
Also, my man, like, I get it. Like, having sex with a robot, like, cool, because like you could do whatever you want. But like, goddamn, bro, like, some of these niggas were raping robots. I'm like, how much of a fucking scumbag do you gotta be to rape a robot, like a mechanical machine?
Like rape is not it's about power, man. And some people go full fucking Cosby. When given the chance, they will go full Cosby.
I was like, no, and I love how they get into the one rapist he's a main character. I ain't want to say who, because that's revealed in the first episode, where it's a twist where you're just like, whoa,
that's him. It's so complex. It's such a good fucking show.
And I love how in the later seasons you find out more and more and more how he became the person he is. And I was like, oh, no wonder your entire family hates you.
Right.
Like, your wife hates you, your daughters hate you, like your whole entire family hates you, your grandkids hate you. I was like, yeah, like, yo, listen, yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking fantastic show, and there's no way that this movie is going to touch what the show did, because you know what? They're gonna make it an action movie.
I mean, the show's an action show, but it's a brainy action show.
I mean, like,
season 3 had some fucking hard ass set pieces, nigga, like the chase. And they're doing like shootouts and moving these futuristic moving cars. I was like, damn, this shit is hard.
So to me, like, it's a drama with action, right? Like, it's not an action show. It's like a drama with action, because like the moral questions that it asks are so well thought out, executed. Yeah. It's just
yo, listen. Before we move on, just wanted to say fucking oh fuck, I lost my thought. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Noel, Jonah and Lisa, they said they based that off of them playing Grand Theft Auto. They're like, yeah, we're pretty big fans of video games in our house, which I was like, wow, that's never would have thought that, quite frankly. And they're like, yeah, we're big fans of video games, and then like we love GTA, but we also understand how disgusting GTA is and how much it brings out people's bloodlust. And I was like, oh damn, they're right.
Yeah, when GTA 3 came out, that's like the first iteration that was,
huge.
Huge.
PlayStation 2, that shit. Oh man.
But I would have friends. I would never call them friends. I would have friends of friends who would just go around beating up hookers.
Yeah.
Right? It's like with this. Oh, okay. Is that how you want to spend your time? Cool. I guess that's shows me all I need to know about you.
Did you ever get in GTA 3? Did you ever get past the boat? Because that's the mission I and everybody got stuck on.
I mean, I know I beat the game eventually, so I must have.
Damn, really? The boat was hard.
Are you talking about GTA 3 or GTA 4?
3.
Yeah, because 4 I was never able to beat. Like, I'm literally on the last
helicopter, because I'm on the last mission. I could never jump on the helicopter.
Yeah, I'm on the last. Like, I've been on the last mission for GTA 4 for about 15 years.
I've beaten the spinoffs.
Yeah.
Have not beaten. The only ones I haven't beaten are 3. Get stuck on the boat like everybody else. 4, because I can't jump on the helicopter, because you got to time that perfectly, and it's so hard. Never beat Vice City, because Vice City's fucking hard.
I beat Vice City. I never beat San Andreas.
Oh, I beat. I haven't beat San Andreas, but I've beaten all the spinoffs.
Right. I beat 5.
I beat 5. Yeah, 5. I love the end for 5.
Yeah.
The correct ending, because a lot of y'all choose the wrong ending, and the correct ending it is so satisfying with them niggas pushing that car into the river and they just stand there like,
Man, I want to go back and play 5. I'm going to play 5 before 6 comes out.
Well, pretty soon I might be reviewing video games for the site because I think I might be getting an advanced copy of Wolverine.
Oh, shit.
I'm fucking hyped.
Yo.
That's a question mark.
That's awesome. So, yeah, Lord of the Flies. Toxic white boys doing toxic white boy things. It's good. Like, I'm not going to say it's not good, right? I'm not there right now.
Also, again, this is like the 10th or 20th adaptation of Lord of the Flies. Like, y'all got your pick of the litter. Like, you could read the book because the book's still fucking good. The book's like 200 pages, so it's real short. Or you could watch the movies. There's like been a million movies instead of spending, 8 hours on them?
I think it's 8 episodes, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, so. Moving on from that, the Malcolm in the Middle reboot.
Oh, fuck, man. All right, go ahead.
It's for the first 2 episodes. I was like, how did I enjoy this when it was first on the air? Right? Like, why did I enjoy this? Why did it become a thing? Right? But after I had just been reacclimated into the world, for a reboot, it's not bad. I'm looking forward to like the future episodes if they go that route.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I'm glad it was 4 episodes, and it looks like they're not gonna do any more. Like this was just a one-off, which I'm perfectly fine with.
Okay, cool.
It seems that way. But otherwise, like I enjoyed it. I thought it was fine. I almost threw up at one part.
Oh, which part are we talking about? The
booger.
Oh, yeah.
That was fucking disgusting. I'm like, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think for me, because I wasn't a diehard fan of the OG series, it took me a while to get back into why this was fun back in the day. Right. And then once I got locked back into there, I did enjoy it. So, and like you said, 4 episodes, it's a morning. You'll finish it in the morning, and that's perfectly fine.
Look, I have not been mad at any of the revivals that have aired on Hulu. Like, I do enjoy Futurama. The best is still King of the Hill.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But, like, I'm not mad at any of the revivals we have gotten so far. So, like, fingers crossed for X-Files, because they just announced all the guest stars, and I was just like, whoa.
I mean, it's the X-Files, right? Like, you can't, like, they got to stack that shit.
Like, listen, I can't remember who the male lead is, but the fact that they got, I think it's Hamish Patel, I think is the main, which I was like, wow, he's a great actor. But the thing that made me excited, I was like, Danielle Deadwyler, I was like, fuck, she's a great actress. The fact that she's gonna be like one of the agents, I'm like, all right, like.
Yeah, and listen to our back catalog. We have a couple of interviews with Danielle Deadwyler for her movie 40 Acres.
She is a phenomenal actress. Bro.
Yeah,
phenomenal.
And listen to her talk about her craft. Like she is she's in it. She's an actress.
Next year.
Yeah. That was the Malcolm in the Middle. No problem. Yeah. I can't remember if I talked about this last week. I watched Christie.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So Christie, Smash Machine, The Hulk. So getting into the movies, I watched the All You Need Is Kill anime.
Oh yeah, how was it? Because they only had it in theaters for one fucking night.
It's interesting.
All right. Well.
It's
all you gotta say.
Yeah, it's more of a meditation on friendship than anything else. It is not the manga. It is not Edge of Tomorrow, right? I think the only real sort of connections you have to the source material is the fact that it's like, you die over and over again and shit like that, and the names of the characters. But beyond that, it really is a love story more than anything else, and it's fine. It's fine. I can say I watched it, but
I do want to read the light novel.
Yeah. Because there's a novel, the manga, right? I forgot there's like four different iterations.
The manga is what a light novel is. A light novel is just like a little tiny manga.
No, but I thought there was actual text. Not okay.
No, it's a light. The whole shit is based off a light novel called All You Need Is Kill. Right. That's what the movie was called before the studio panicked and gave it 5 different fucking titles. And both Tom Cruise, Emily Blunt, and even Doug Liman was just like, yeah, it should have been called All You Need Is Kill. And you watch the movie, it's like, yeah, that's literally the plot of the fucking movie. Mm-hmm. Just announced that the shit is in development hell.
What?
The sequel. Because they asked Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise, especially because, Tom Cruise now has this overall deal at Warner Brothers, and he was just like, yeah, that shit is, I don't know what to tell you, dog.
I don't even know how you do it. I guess I could see how you could do a sequel, but I don't want a sequel.
It's been so long now, I'm like, why bother? Why fucking bother?
And honestly, it is a perfect sci-fi. It's one of my favorite Tom Cruise films, if not my favorite Tom Cruise film. I don't need a sequel. It ends perfectly. And moving on from that, I think everything else we could talk about together, like Euphoria and SNL.
I'm gonna save Euphoria for when the season's done. There's only 3 more episodes left. I watched the roast of Kevin Hart, and that's why I missed fucking Euphoria Sunday. And then I started seeing like somebody dies. I was like, let me watch the episode. And 20 minutes in, when it became a parody of Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, I was just like, man, what in the fuck are we doing? Which again, she unleashes her titties, and I was just like, man, I've seen this girl's tits so many more times than I've seen my own dick. I never thought I would say as a straight man, I'm tired of seeing a woman's titties, but like I'm tired of seeing Sydney Sweeney's titties, bro. I'm really y'all act like she's the only woman alive on Earth. Like Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, man.
I'll get into it some other time, bro. I don't want to fuck it. Wait till the season's done. There's 3 episodes left, and at this point,
I can't wait for it to be done. I can't
There's no way there's gonna be a 4th season. There's just no way.
I thought this was a one and done.
HBO said they wanted another season. I'm just like, yo, it took them 8 years. Or wait, when did season 2 come out?
I don't know, because I watched everything afterwards. I think it came out 20.
I watched it from the jump because it was. Hold on.
I'll look it up. You go ahead. You talk about it.
Hold on. Because season 2, I remember it was a delay for season 2 because of the pandemic.
So yes,
season 2 came out in 2022. So it was like fucking 5 years. And y'all trying to tell me like all these people are now stars, and you're trying to tell me you're gonna get them back? Like even Maude is becoming a movie star.
Yeah, and it's just
She's the best character on this motherfucker now.
Yeah, and I don't care. Like, everyone besides her is horrible. They're all horrible people, and they deserve everything they get.
I'll save that shit for when the season's done. I don't care. Anyway, so into my picks, I'm gonna start off with the 9-episode Scrubs revival. And, I watched it because I was like, you know what, man, I enjoyed the first season. I would watch it sporadically because there's no really overarching narrative for this shit other than Will, JD, and, I forget Homegirl's name.
She's got it's a man's name, right?
Yeah. Well, will they get together? And this show starts off, they're divorced. JD comes back to the hospital because John C. McGinley's character's like, yeah, I'm retiring, and guess what? I choose you. Good luck. I thought that was funny as shit. He's tricked them into becoming the new hospital administrator. That shit was funny.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the first episode, and I was never been a Scrubs fan, right? Like, not for any particular reason. It's just like I didn't have time to watch it, but I enjoyed that first episode, and I could see like, all right, they're back in it.
I will say, it took like the first couple episodes I enjoyed, but I was just like, man, this is a tad bit rough. But then it kind of it found itself, and I really enjoy it now. Watching it as a man who's closer to, because all the people now, like JD Turk and Sarah Clark's character, they're all like pushing 50. So I kind of relate to where they are in life, even though I'm nowhere near 50. But like
I think they're over 50. I think they're over 50 in this.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. I'm closer to them than I am the younger people. So it's very cool to be stuck right in the middle and just seeing how these two generations now work together. And it's just like, oh, all the toxicity they went through, they're just like, yeah, we're not going to do that to y'all. We have our own way of managing y'all. And it's really cool to see how they navigate this new world. Vanessa Bayer's in it as like the hospital mental health person and administrator. And like whenever somebody does something problematic, she always pops up in the background like,
I love that weird little bitch. Like, I love her to death. She's always.
I wish she was back on SNL.
I mean, I wish a lot of people were back on SNL.
Anyways, but yeah, like I was shocked that it was only 9 episodes. I was like, damn, y'all want to give it 10? Like, it was nice for me to have a fucking mindless sitcom where it's not entirely mindless. I shouldn't say that. It's not mindless, but a sitcom where I could just watch and enjoy it because everything else is so bleak. I can just decompress, breathe, and watch this and just enjoy it for what it is, especially when it gets heavy, because it does take place in a hospital and they got to deal with, it's a hospital show, guys. Like, people are gonna die, in a hospital, and they're gonna deal with bureaucracy shit that's just soul crushing. But the show never gets that soul crushing like it does with The Pit.
Right. I mean, like one's a comedy and one is a straight up medical drama.
And medical with a capital M. But yeah, like I'm glad it got renewed for a second season. Like, they didn't cancel this shit because these revivals, they'll get 1 or 2 seasons. They're like, yeah, we're done. So, anyways, that's Scrubs. The only other TV, since Jeff, you already talked about Malcolm in the Middle. Only other TV I'm going to talk about is SNL. Olivia Rodrigo's episode, I was so shocked how fucking funny that was. Like, that episode was hilarious. Like, the lava cake
yeah.
Oh shit. I was like, oh shit.
But like, when they do that QVC setup, those are always the best skits on that episode.
Yo, the fucking the song she did, the viral video that she did about being stuck on the alien planet, I was like, yo.
That was
I can't believe they made that shit.
That was a Sarah Sherman, right? Like you like whenever you watch something, it's like, yeah, that's a Sherman right there. I can tell that she pitched that.
Yo, but dog, just the content and the theme of it, where you're just like, dog, you could swap this with so many people right now who are in power, like, easily, and it makes it even more funny. I was just like, wow, y'all, I can't believe they got away with that one. The alien planet.
It's fucking human zoo.
Also, shout out to Olivia Rodrigo. She had fucking Debbie Harry introduce her for one of the performances. I was like, damn, that's some fucking power right there. So, like, respect to her. Respect. And then the Matt Damon episode was pretty fucking funny. I
loved this Matt Damon episode.
It was, the very last skit with the auctioneers, the whole life of an auctioneer.
I mean, that wasn't to me, the highlight was the commercial for the cat for the kitty litter.
They're trying to figure out who's pissing in it. Yeah. I mean, Listen, you get 4 bangers a year from SNL, and we got 2 back to back. So like, I thoroughly expect them to fuck it up on the finale. But who knows? Because you saw who's hosting, right?
Nah, who's hosting?
Will Ferrell.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because I was like, why didn't y'all get Matt Damon for the finale? And then they're like, yeah, on the season finale, Will Ferrell. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That you might like. That's one of the. That is something you may have to watch live, right? Like I might have to watch the Will Ferrell episode live.
We'll see. I like though how Matt, throughout the whole entire episode, Matt Damon kept going. So remember, 9 weekends.
9 weeks. 9 weekends.
9 weeks. Go see the Odyssey. They showed a new TV spot during one of the commercial breaks. I was like, damn, John Burfall eating like a fucking savage, and it's just disgusting. Like eating like this, licking his fingers and shit. I was like, wow, you're disgusting, bro. No wonder Helen ran away. That's all I saw, because I walked out of the room because I was like, bro, I don't want to see no more of this fucking movie, man.
Right.
Like, yo, listen, I want to go in and enjoy this shit. This is my nigga. Like, Nolan, oh, man. Like, as soon as I get that invite, I know I'm going to get hard. I'm going to be hard like I'm in the throes of passion.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So send him this invitation. He needs it.
Yo, man. Yeah. So, yeah. 8 weekends from now.
8 weekends.
And then the only other thing I'm going to talk about, we'll get into some movies. I rewatched Mortal Kombat 2 in IMAX. The use of IMAX in it is fucking weird. Like, you know when Raiden and Sonya show up in the parking garage to recruit?
Yeah, Johnny Cage.
Why is that in IMAX? And then when they step through the lightning portal, it goes back to widescreen. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, okay, so the use of IMAX is just like the movie itself. Lacks any type of fucking logic. I was like, all right, cool.
All right, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, do I like it more? I mean, a little bit, but not enough for anybody to go rush out and see this shit. I went on Mother's Day, by the way, because, you know, me and my brother's plans with our mom got fucked up because, you know, we live, there's a dickhead in our lives who just ruins everything. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to go see Mortal Kombat before I go see the Billie Eilish. Because I was just originally going to see Billie Eilish. Because she has one showtime a day in Dolby 3D. And Dolby 3D is rare. So I was like, you know what, let me just go see fucking Mortal Kombat in IMAX. And, man, I was like, I'm not seeing this shit sober. I smoked a joint. You know what I'm saying? So I was floating. Walked into the theater, and I knew I smelled. I didn't give a fuck. Like, it's fucking Mortal Kombat. I'm seeing Mortal Kombat on Mother's Day, mind you. By the way, some woman brought all of her kids. It was like 5 kids, and I remember walking out and seeing those kids. I was just like, wow, mother of the year right there.
I mean,
right,
look, I guess
Christ.
it's the Mother's Day. I suppose if that's what she wants to do.
Christ. Anyways, guess what the #1 movie was before I get back into this?
I'm sure it was Sheep Detective.
No.
What was it?
Devil Wears Prada 2.
Okay. All right.
40% drop. And I was like, oh, you mean there's a whole subsection of moviegoers who are underserved, and whenever there's a movie focused on them and it overperforms, everybody acts surprised. Oh my God, who could have seen this? I don't know. Maybe the other films like... you know, when this happens every single time there's a movie for women that comes out and they're like, oh my God, this is overperforming. And it's just like, wow, it's crazy that your minds are being blown because there's a whole subsection of moviegoers who are severely underserved.
Right, because not everything can be superhero shit.
Speaking of, somebody tweeted this out and I'm going to read this and you're going to laugh. You ready?
Okay.
The Devil Wears Prada 2 will have a higher box office than Superman, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, and Captain America. It had half the budget than all 4 movies.
I mean, yeah, right? And and honestly, we should start putting our text messages
let's save that. Let's save that for when we talk about Punisher, because we got to talk about that shit. Because
But yes, you don't have to spend money to make money. You just have to know who your audience is.
Oh shit. But yeah, anyways, I smelt like a loud pack. Didn't give a fuck. Like, everybody's like, oh, you're going to see Mortal Kombat? Like, yeah, fucking, you give a shit. Walked in, and you know how the IMAX is set up. Well, the IMAX and the Dolby, they're sectioned together in love seats, right?
Right, yeah.
So when you sit next to somebody, it's not too bad. Unless they're sitting in the love seat with you, which I only do with family members, or if me and you are going to see a movie together, we sit in the love seat together, so that way it's nobody else is sitting next to us.
Right. Yeah.
There was a couple. The movie, all the good seats were pretty much taken. So like, there was a couple who bought a seat off center, and I bought the center seat right next to them.
Right.
I sat down, and these niggas got so mad because I was sitting next to them and I was reeking. Mind you, these people were in their 30s.
Right.
And I was like, y'all are in y'all 30s on obviously a date, drinking two tall. The woman and the man both had two tall boys full of Modelo. They got mad, and they got up and they moved to different seats.
They move, bitch. Move. Like, look, and the weed smell's gonna dissipate after a while, and you're going to see Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat, yeah.
Right, like.
Not like you're making the best life choices.
Right, like.
You know what I'm saying?
You'll be fine.
And who are you to judge? Y'all drinking two fucking tall boys.
Right, like
y'all had to stop and get those shits because the showtime I went to was 12 p.m.
Okay. Yeah.
And I got there I was running late, so I got there literally like 10 minutes before the shit started. So like I smoked it real quick. Y'all were already in the theater drinking them shits. So like I know y'all got there at 11:30 drinking beer. So I mean,
it's like don't just worry about yourself. But they fucking moved. Just move.
Or being mad because I reek of weed and Mortal Kombat, bro.
Right, like it's not like you're going to a Merchant Ivory film, right? You're not going to a prestige fucking foreign language film. You're going to see Mortal Kombat 2.
The fourth in the Mortal Kombat franchise.
Right.
The second in the reboot. The fourth in the overall franchise. So
right, like the fact that place didn't smell like Doritos and Code Red, like they'll be all right. They're fine.
Like come on, y'all, like relax. The Billie Eilish fans didn't give a fuck that because I smoked another joint before that.
Right, because it's a concert film.
They ain't give a fuck.
Like it's like hey, people smoke weed at concerts.
You would think they would be more mad than the Mortal Kombat people, right?
No, I wouldn't. I would think like nobody who's seen a Billie Eilish, who's watching anyone who's watching a concert film, or anyone who's watching a movie that's based on a video game.
That's brainless.
That's like either one of those. You kind of expect some fucking weed smoking. So
relax, bro.
Yeah.
Like relax. Like it's not like I was sitting in the theater blowing the smoke in your face. You know what I'm saying? Like
you weren't doing it. Wasn't heroin.
Yeah, man.
Right? You weren't. Fucking wasn't a crack pipe. Anyway.
Yeah. So let's move on to trailer talk.
Roll camera and action.
It's time for some trailer talk.
All right. I forgot to watch the trailer for Verity, and I promise I will get to that soon. But the reason why we're doing a trailer talk is because before the Billie Eilish movie, they showed the trailer for Street Fighter, and holy shit. I was just like, why does this look better?
It looks
than
fun.
Fucking Mortal Kombat, bro?
It looks so fucking fun.
And like they're shooting, and I'm like, bro, this 90% of this is practical. How the fuck is a Street Fighter movie from Paramount got better production value than a Mortal Kombat movie from fucking Warner Brothers? And
the weird casting, right?
It works.
Like David Delmaution as fucking M. Bison. Like
Noah Centineo as Ken. You got Andrew Koji as Ryu, and they're friends who are now enemies. They fighting each other in a hotel room.
And the fact that it like takes place in 93 or some shit like that.
I love that the entire what's it called? The entire trailer is scored by What's Going On.
Right. Yeah. and then, but it also is a scene in the movie where it's like karaoke. Like this, I am mad that I am so excited for this fucking
Street
film.
Fighter. Yeah,
for Street Fighter.
Me too. I was just like, fuck, man, this looks amazing. Because I remember when we first saw the trailer for Mortal Kombat and did the movie review. I remember we were just like, wow, that shit in the Netherworld looks rough. And lo and behold, the whole movie looks
rough. Yeah.
So this one, I watched the trailer. I'm just like, damn, this shit looks colorful. It looks polished. Like the dude playing Guile is like over the top. I was like, oh, so Guile's not gonna be like, I'm in charge, I'm a general. He's just like, yo, I'm here, I'm gonna fuck some people up. I was like, cool, I'm in.
I mean, isn't that Cody Rhodes?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Fucking Dalsim, right? With the fucking
50 Cent's Balrog.
Yo, this is fucking wild.
And it's an actual tournament. You know what I'm saying?
Right, like they actually fight. Well, yeah, they're actually having the fights.
And it's not like the OG Street Fighter where they were just trying to overthrow M. Bison. I was like, wait, where's the fucking tournament? Why is this called Street Fighter if there's no street fights?
Right. Like, this looks so fucking fun. Right? I'm excited about this because it's the nostalgia factor. But it's also the fact that they didn't try. They're not trying to make this like some grim, dark, fucking shit. They're like
they know what they're making.
They
like,
know what they're making.
They're like, yo, we're making fucking Street Fighter, y'all. Like, come on.
Right.
Yeah, I'm excited. October.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Look, I'm there.
I'm gonna talk about one last trailer because I saw this. I saw it before Mortal Kombat, and then right after it played, I sent it to you. Mutiny.
Oh yeah. Fucking
with Jason Statham and like, yo, Jason Statham movies are a dime a dozen. Like there was one that came out in January that I missed. I meant to see it. I just missed it because I was
Which one was? I think
Shelter.
Yeah.
Shelter. But this one, they got fucking Step Into a World by KRS-One coming out as this nigga's pulling out people's cheekbones. I was like, okay, I'm in.
Look, I'm
a sucker for rap and violence.
I will always give a Statham a chance, right? Because I know what I'm getting into, right? A Simple Man was a misstep.
A working man,
whatever. That was the worst Statham.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, no, Homefront. Homefront's the worst.
Oh, I forgot about Homefront.
Yeah,
that's the one with with fucking James Franco, right?
Yeah, that movie's a piece of shit.
Yeah, but like for the most part, Jason Statham doing Jason Statham shit.
Damn, that's another one that was written by Sly, just like A Working Man.
What, Homefront?
Yeah.
Oh.
Written and produced by Sly, just like fucking A Working Man.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. Yeah, it makes total sense.
Yo, my man takes a fucking fishing hook and just because they use that's the signature weapon in I Know What You Did Last Summer. This nigga takes it, puts it in a nigga's cheek and rips that nigga's cheek out as they're playing KRS-One. I was like, man, how could I not be excited for some shit like this? That's all you need is some cool ass action and rap music to hook me in, bro.
Right. And it's fucking Statham on a boat.
I look at it, it's called Mutiny, and I'm like, yo, it's just one man against a bunch of niggas on a boat. How is it a mutiny?
Well, I think are they muted? Like, doesn't matter. Like they just put a Jason Statham film. Just put a word on it, like beekeeper, right? It's like, all right, beekeeper.
Oh, that's next year though.
You don't want to say, but just slap a name on it. They don't care. It has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah. Drops this August. Mutiny.
Yeah, look, Statham.
Yeah. All right, let's get into the main review.
And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The Film Blurds feature film review.
Alright, so, let's start with Swapped. This is an animated movie on Netflix starring Michael B. Jordan from Sundance Animation Studios. And why are you asking why Sundance would drop a movie on Netflix instead of putting it in theaters through Paramount? It's because this is a piece of shit. This movie fucking sucks. Like, this movie really fucking sucks, dog.
I saw some of the behind the scenes of it on Instagram before it came out, and I was like, nah, I'm good.
Somebody had the perfect description of the movie in their review on Letterboxd, where they called it Freaky Friday for Furries.
Okay, there we go.
Like, these imaginary animals swap places because they are, in two different ecosystems. One eats the other, and they get swapped, and they gotta swap back, and all this other shit. And you know what? It fucking sucked. It sucked so badly that I was 15 minutes from the end, and I passed out. I had no inkling to go back and watch those last 15 minutes.
Not halfway through. Not like, sometimes you'll start a movie and you'll fall asleep before the first act. Not that. It's just like, I've got 15 minutes left, and you know what? It doesn't matter how it is. Do they swap? Let me guess. They swap back. That's how it ends.
Sure. I'm going to take your word for it. And you
I don't know. I didn't see it. Shit.
So,
I saw Hoppers. I don't need to see Swapped.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Oh, damn. I forgot. Yeah. Look, I was tired. Like, I started this at 8:30. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it is a bad children's movie with halfway decent animation. I can't even call it good. It's halfway decent with a voice performance from Michael B. Jordan where it sounds like that nigga's collecting a check.
And like that was the thing in that behind the scenes preview that totally just like put me off on the whole entire thing, is because I'm sure Michael B. Jordan in the right role as a voice actor would probably kill it. Right? But what I heard and what I saw in that behind the scenes is like, sure, man.
Yeah,
look,
that nigga was checked
like sure.
Like, checked out. It's like Beyonce, where she did the voice in that movie Epic, where it was just like, oh, she's just reading lines.
Yeah, and it's
like, at least in when she was in Austin Powers, I was like, well, at least she's acting. She's trying. She's acting. Right. Epic, I remember seeing that movie. I was like, damn, there's just no effort, just reading fucking lines. I was like, god damn.
And you know what? I can't even blame Michael B. Jordan for phoning it in, just because he had a whole room full of motherfuckers who could have given him some sort of direction, right?
Shit.
But they were like, nah, that's good. You said the words right.
Yo, listen. This is a Skydance movie. I can't even say this is a Netflix movie. It's a Skydance movie. And I was just like, man, if this is indicative of what's to come, that nigga's not going to be ahead of a studio that long.
Like, from what you're telling me and from like the little I've seen, Swapped seems like something Michael B. Jordan had to do something that he really wanted to do.
He has an overall deal at Amazon, so that's why it's crazy that he did this.
Yeah, so
because he just announced last night, he's like, yeah, I got 3 shows coming to Amazon. Amazon's putting out Thomas Crown Affair next year. Please drop that fucking trailer. I want to see it. Like,
I think it's coming soon. I hear it's coming soon.
Fucking Christ, that would have been the perfect. You know, what would have been perfect time to drop that trailer.
Was Oscar win?
Before Devil Wears Prada. That's some good overlap there.
Right, that's a cross section.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that's some real '90s shit. Come on, right? Man. Like, yeah.
With the 2 hottest people in the world in the lead roles, Michael B. Jordan and Adriana Arjona. Yes. Like, if they made a sex tape, I'd buy that shit. I'd be like, yeah, fucking, here's $20.
Oh shit.
So yeah, swapped.
Yeah. Cool.
If you got kids, I guess put it on and then just walk out the room.
just put on Hoppers. Just watch Hoppers.
Oh man, what a fucking trash movie. Anyways, let's move on now. I guess, Jeff, has there been anything you've watched before we get into the Punisher special?
I mean,
or before we get into Punisher special, I'll probably do Billie Eilish. But go ahead.
Yeah, do Billie Eilish. This has been a lax week for me because I've been watching nothing but Law and Orders.
Yeah, I've been watching Law and Order too. I just didn't want to get into it because I've missed the past couple episodes because Peacock, our free trial, Peacock expired. So I went back to YouTube TV to watch SNL.
Yeah, so Netflix had Law and Order.
Yeah, the first two seasons.
The 20 and 21st.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, let me check it out. I haven't watched Law and Order. And then I got sucked in.
See? Welcome to my world, nigga.
And then so for the last couple of days, I've been nothing but fucking Law and Order, right? So.
Also, what does that say about Peacock? That it ain't even the old Law and Order. It's the most recent Law and Order. That's on fucking Netflix. Like, yo, what is going on here? Why are we paying for 20 different streaming services when y'all doing this bullshit?
But it's weird how, like, non sequitur. So it's weird. So on Peacock, you can watch like season 10 through 19.
Mm-hmm.
And then 20
through 22.
20 and 21 are on Netflix. Right? You have to pay for 22, 23, and 24, right? And then back on Peacock is season 25, which is the current season.
Okay, all right.
Right?
So because that's what I'm watching now. That's the season I'm on now, and I gotta play catch up for these last 3 episodes somehow.
Yeah, and it's just like, how am you giving me all this right here? I have to go to Netflix to watch these 2 fucking seasons. And then I've got to pay for the 3 seasons to catch up to the current season. It's asinine.
Yeah, Universal's business model is fucking crazy. Also, rumors that because organized crime got canceled, and now there's rumors that the OG's back on the chopping block. I'm like, why would you guys cancel this for a fucking second time? This show's so cheap to produce. And it's a institution at this point. Like, y'all are making money off of just licensing the shit out to regular places. I
spent an entire week watching Law and fucking Order just to catch up, right? Like, there's, like you said, it's so cheap to make, and the episode, you can just jump in and out.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Like, I fell asleep on some episodes, woke up, I was like, all right, that's more, get back into it. I'll come back to that one later. Right? It on a purely just streaming aspect, right? Like, I'm surprised there's not a fucking just Law and Order streaming platform at this point. There's so much content, I think.
It was Peacock.
Right.
Whatever. You know what, man? Fucking Universal, they great at running their movie studio, but as far as running NBC and their streaming service, y'all are fucking jackasses. It's dumbass shit. Anyways,
but like that's to say I haven't been watching much besides Law and Order.
Yeah, I've been working, so I haven't. That's why this is a short episode. Anyways, let's get back. Billie Eilish, as I said before, I went to go see this in Dolby 3D. They had one showtime a day. I found it funny that they showed the fucking preview for the new Spider-Man movie, and again, it was just no reaction from the audience.
Yeah.
I had this time, unlike Mortal Kombat, it was later in the day, so I didn't feel too bad about not only smoking a joint, but stopping by the bar and getting a couple of drinks. One of them, the one thing I love about Neshaminy, because even 34th Street don't do this, they come up with their own cocktails. And the signature cocktail of the month was called the Dirty Diana. I walked up to the bartender and she's standing there, and I was just like, let me get a book. I want to read the book of your signature drinks, because I was like, I tried the Devil Wears Prada drink last week when I was in the city seeing Obsession.
Mm-hmm.
That Devil Wears Prada drink, Jeff, tastes like vanilla coffee. And next thing you know, you'll be sitting sideways, caught in a daze. Got me a signature drink. I got the Henny Colada. That's a signature AMC drink. And then the Dirty Diana, because she's just like, trust me, it's good. Get the Dirty Diana. Just trust me. She's like, it's a dirty soda with alcohol. I was like, yeah, all right.
Okay. Yeah,
I was like,
sure.
all right, sure. Okay. She's like, before you walk away, sip it. And I sipped it. I was like, oh shit. She's like, I told you. I was like, yeah, this shit better than the Henny Colada. Fucking. So I
can't drink Henny, but yeah.
I was wild crossfaded.
All right.
For that movie. Look, I respect Billie Eilish after this movie. I've heard of her songs. I listened to an album, and that album, I was just like, not for me. You know what I'm saying? Walk out of this concert film, I was like, a lot of these music, not for me, but I respect her as an artist. She puts on a hell of a show. I gotta say, that's a hell of a fucking show she puts on. That's crazy. It's like 9 Inch Nails level production. She has 2 stages. She has she has her own thing under the stage where she goes to recharge and drink water and talk to her road team. I was like, that's crazy that in between songs she goes under the stage and just chills out under the stage. So to keep the surprise and the how can I say this, the suspense of when the show starts, they wheel her out in a roadie cart to the stage, and then she goes under the stage and gets hooked up because part of her stage setup is a platform that rises and lowers, so she hooks herself in. Right. So the stage, so she could perform on that moving platform. I'm like, this is fucking wild.
All right.
Her stage, it's all LED screen. So even the moving platform, she's standing on an LED screen. Mm-hmm. When she's on the stage, because it's like how can I say this? Like a rectangle. It's like a rectangle, and there's holes. So the holes in the stage, they're lowered, and that's where her band and her backup singers are. So one section has the rhythm section, the other one has the guitar and keyboards and her backup singers, both in the lowered parts of the stage. And she walks and performs around this rectangle, and I'm like, bro, even the fucking rectangle is LED screens. And she dresses and she performs like a rapper. So I'm like, this is crazy to see a pop artist, a female pop artist, dress and perform like a rapper. And, the behind the scenes stuff, she gets into that too. She's like, I don't understand why I got to dress like a woman to be feminine. And I was just like, yeah, because, it ain't like you're ugly. You're an attractive young woman. You know what I mean? And I understand why she dresses baggy, because she grows up on hip hop. Her whole swagger comes from hip hop, but also she wants people to focus on
the music
and not her body, because she knows Billie Eilish has big tits. It is what it is. So I get it, and I gotta give it up to her. She's a great artist. She does her own makeup. She's like, yeah, I do my own makeup. She does the goth cat eye. I was like, damn, that shit's sexy to me, the goth cat eye, when girls do that. And James Cameron's filming her, and she's like, yeah, I do my own makeup. And she put the cat eye in, and she shows you how to do, she does the cat eye, and James just goes, wow, that's very striking from a distance. And she just turns the camera and goes, hey, it was nice. It's nice also to see somebody be enthusiastic about what they do and interact with their fans. You know what I mean? And James Cameron even's like, why do you treat your fans that way? That's crazy that you let them do what they do. And she's like, honestly, if I was a fan, this is how I treat my fans, of how I would want to be treated if I was a fan. Because I know I was there. I'm fans of other people, whether it's movies or music. She's like, the way I treat my fans is how I would want my idols to treat me. Or if roles were swapped and one of my fans was on stage and I was in the audience, that's how I would want to be treated as a fan. I was like, you know what?
I mean, that's the way it should be.
I can't even be mad at that, because she showed her hand and she has scratches and cuts all over her hand. She's like, yeah, these are from the fans, and I love them because they love me.
Right. I
was like, all right, yo, listen, I'm not even mad at that, bro. I'm not even fucking mad at that. And they get testimonials from the fans. You know what I'm saying? The fans are crying. They're telling them how much they mean to her, and it's like she attracts a whole range of people. So like you'll get queer people there, you'll get fucking trans people there. There's straight people there. I was like, wow, this is very varied. So good for her, man. Like good for her. You know, 3D. The 3D is insane, dog. Like you're there, and the way they use depth of field. So like. The camera will be moving across the crowd, and all of a sudden somebody's hands will come up, and it's like you're right there when you see their hands come up and shit. I'm like, holy shit.
I mean, look, it's James Cameron. Like he's Jimmy.
Entire movie's in high frame rate, so it is like
live.
Nigga,
right, it's live.
Yeah. Like I was just like, damn, this is like besides Ang Lee and the Avatar movies, this is like perfect use of high frame rate. Like the high frame rate, like if you can see it in Dolby 3D, see it in Dolby 3D, because that shit will. She uses a lot of 808s in her music, and you'll feel that shit.
I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna stay out in theaters, but I think that seems like something I might want to do this week.
Yeah. No, listen, go smoke a joint and just vibe out. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy it. It's nice to watch something pleasant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and have it be a spectacle, like a pleasant spectacle.
Like just entertainment.
I was like probably the only straight dude in there because everybody else was like young and queer.
Right.
It looked like, or a woman. There was one guy there who was clearly there in his 40s. He was there with his wife and his mother-in-law. And I was just like, wow, that's fucked up of his wife to drag her mom to this shit on Mother's Day. Like y'all could have did anything else.
I mean, like maybe she's a fan. You don't know. Maybe
Well,
maybe grandma fucks with it.
Once it was over, you just hear her go, "Okie dokie," and the entire theater just broke out laughing.
I was like, all right, well, thank you. Yeah. See you next year.
So yeah, Billie Eilish - Hit Me Hard and Soft : the movie, and in parentheses, live in 3D.
That's a title. That is a title.
Even if you can't see it in Dolby, at least check it out in regular 3D. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I'll check it out.
So let's move on to so let's get into I'm going to read this as Letterboxd has it, a Marvel Television special presentation - The Punisher: One Last Kill, which we'll call from here on out The Punisher: One Last Kill. I thought this was going to be a full hour. This is only 45 minutes with credits. Without credits, 45 minutes. So y'all know, you don't have to sit through the credits. You don't have to sit. There's nothing after the credits. Nothing.
There's nothing in between the credits. Also,
this is like a fucking conservative's fucking wet dream, dog. Quite frankly.
It is a glorified fan film. Right? This feels like someone who wanted to be deep with the Punisher character, and they had a budget to put behind it. This is straight hot garbage.
You could say that again,
right? Like, I love Barenthal as the Punisher, right? I loved those 2 seasons of his show. I loved the work that he did on Daredevil, right? Because for a dude who just goes around shooting people, it was nuanced, right?
But that's the problem I have with this is like, it is Frank once again killing his demons, and I'm like, nigga, that was literally the entire first fucking season of the show.
Right.
Like, why the fuck were we spending time doing this again? And this is supposed to be a bridge between Daredevil Born Again Season 1 and Spider-Man Brand New Day. And this is nothing. Like, it's so wild to me that Frank is doing this shit while cops are out there appropriating the Punisher symbol.
Right.
Like, he should be out there killing the cops, bro. Like, what the fuck? Or helping Daredevil out and retaking the city from Fisk.
Yeah, like the fact that like he's gone full crazy delusional and shit like this. But like fucking carving himself up and just drinking and vomiting. And we spend more time with him being all emo than we do him actually in any action shit, which is fine if it wasn't just so overacted. And the fucking thing is mean, right?
Yeah, man, the dog at the dog. Like, yo, and here's my other problem with it. There's no way, like, before shit all hell breaks loose, like when we have that opening long take of that gang rolling around that city block and just fucking shit up, I was like, all right, this is corny, but I get it. Like, this could be in what's the neighborhood in Brooklyn that I love telling tourists to go to because I'm mean. Fuck, Brownsville. Like, I tell tourists, hey, you want to check out Brownsville or East New York? Like, if this took place in Brownsville and East New York, I could buy it. But like, yo, no motherfuckers are gonna be walking through. Like, I thought it was just that gang, and then the camera pans away from the gang, and there's other niggas doing all types of other shit, and I'm like, dog, there's no place in New York that has a whole city block like this. Like, get the fuck out of here.
And it felt like, all right, so where are all the fucking cops?
Cops, right. That's what I was saying. I was like, dog, if a block in New York was this bad, the fucking National Guard would be sent in. And, like, it is so comically, like,
over the top.
Ridden. Yeah, it's so like, it is comic, and I don't mean that in, like...
Not a good way.
A tongue-in-cheek way, like comic book. I mean, like, comic and hilarious. Like, it is so hilariously crime-ridden. It almost, like, my boy Dave, because me and Dave were talking about this, and even Dave was like, dog, because I tell Dave, I was like, wasn't it, like, fucking hilarious how fucking crime-ridden that one, and it's only, this whole thing
the one block. Yeah.
One block. It is so, isn't it funny how this one block of New York is so crime-ridden? He goes, yeah, it's like straight from Beau is Afraid. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. This is straight some Beau is Afraid shit.
Yeah, and like, all right, so I don't know why it's called the last kill, whatever. Like, I have no idea why.
Because he doesn't retire.
Right.
He's gonna be in fucking Spider-Man. The shit ends with him shooting somebody in the head.
Right. Like, so I don't get that. The whole entire reason that the this city block is under siege is because he killed the crime family that was controlling it.
But even before the crime family shows up and, like, fucking terrorizes that city block, like, it is already crime written. And I'm like, dog, there's no block in New York City like this.
Right. And like, and if it had been The Raid but with the Punisher, I would have gotten behind that. If it was
and that's the only time I liked it, was that 10-minute stretch it took place in the projects.
Right. Mm-hmm. But even that was like fucking
it was so crazy. I was like, dog,
why are they taking everybody else?
The army would have shown up and just went, like, they would have fucking nuked that shit. I was like, no, you know it's bad when a person me and you know who loves this shit, and he did love this shit, even he was just like, yeah, why was the National Guard sent in? I was just like, yo, son, that's what I'm fucking saying. Like, there's no way shit would get to that point.
It felt like fucking Somalia, all right? Here's the thing that really pissed me off, and just because everything else was so bad, it's not like they don't know who the fucking Punisher is, right? Yeah. All of these thugs are coming at him on some regular shit. It's like, you know, this is the fucking Punisher, right? And they're all just like, Frank, we're gonna get you. It's like, did you just not see him stab 10 people to fucking death with a pencil?
My thing too is like, when the cops eventually do show up, they go after everybody except for Frank, and I'm like, what?
But also, Frank Castle's just chilling out in his apartment, going to get fucking coffee in the morning. It's like
and everybody knows who he is.
Everybody knows who the fuck he is. Right?
Yo, and they're just letting him, like, the end of this shit, they're just letting him walk around in his signature Punisher shit, shooting people in the head. I was like, what?
Right? As soon as, like, even if they didn't realize until after the incident that they were, all these gangs, these various gangs were coming after the Punisher, like, wouldn't they be like, oh, shit, well, the Punisher is around. Let's keep an eye on this fucking area, right? And like, this is supposed to be a bridge. You said this bridge between fucking Daredevil and this new Spider-Man. It didn't feel like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't like it, because there's like no connective shit. Like, at least I wouldn't mind if there's no connective tissue to Spider-Man, but like, how does this like take place after all the shit he went through in Daredevil? Like, it makes no sense that he's hiding out like this after what we saw him do. Like, whatever. You know what? Fucking whatever. If y'all don't care, why should I fucking care?
Right. And this is written by John Barenthal, right? Like, co-written. And the director. The direction was horrible. Right?
It looked cheap. It looked cheap.
It looked cheap. It was overacted. Right? Like, because all he does is grunt.
Andre Royo stole.
Wasted.
Shout out to Bubbles.
But Bubbles was wasted, man. Judith Light was wasted.
Yo, and that's the thing, is like, the main villain of this shit, she just wheels away with her black bodyguard.
Right? I was just like,
and she just, not only does she wheel away, but her black bodyguard don't even make an effort to get away. He just walks away, just a casual stroll.
It felt like it was a setup for another thing.
Yeah, for something else.
Right? But we'll never see nothing else. Because are there plans for a new Punisher besides Brand New Day?
As far as I know, he's just in Punisher. In Spider-Man.
Right? So like, this did not need to exist. It does nothing. It does nothing for the character. It does nothing for the story. It's just there.
It is literally a condensed version of season 1, and it doesn't make sense even in that regard.
Right.
I like how this ends, and Frank has the high top black fade with the fucking Dominican beard. I'm like, what Puerto Rican or Dominican barbershop did he go to get that haircut? And then, because like, what? And then you see the trailers for what's it called?
For the new Spider-Man, he's clean shaven.
Yeah, bro. And no, the high top fade is gone.
Right? Like, you did all that work to get that fucking clean ass shape up, right? And just
Yo, when he was doing the pull-ups at the beginning, why was he bleeding from his fingernails?
I don't fucking know.
Like, I was just like, they kept making that a point to show that he's bleeding from his fingernails.
I guess because he's doing so many pull-ups on this.
But you don't bleed from your fingernails when you do pull-ups,
man.
Bro.
I don't know. This is, like I said, this felt like a fan film.
And the fans are going to love this shit.
It felt like some dude, like, you got your friends together on a weekend, you had some extra money and a camera, and you decided to do a fucking, this is my take on the Punisher.
I will say I did enjoy it when it became the Raid, but also it was at points uncomfortable to watch, just because we're dealing with so many angry white dudes right now with guns going around shooting people. So like, it gets to a point where I'm just like, really, man? Like,
and part of it's cathartic watching him just fucking kill all these Proud Boys.
Right.
Right. But it's just, it doesn't feel earned. It's so short. It is so fucking short.
They play Hate Breeds I Will Be Heard. A song I haven't heard since the first Triple X movie.
Like I said, it felt like
this is literally geared to 15-year-olds. Like if I was 15,
it would be the greatest thing ever.
I'd be like, oh, this is fucking awesome, man. This is fucking. It's the same way how I was 15 and I first saw 300, where I was like,
yeah,
this is fucking awesome, man. And then I grew up and I was like, oh yeah, look, whatever, whatever.
Like there's a 10-minute stretch in this where it's really, really fucking good. Right. But you have 40. You've got 34 minutes of him just being grim, dark, and moody and depressed. And
I also didn't know he was lusting after Karen like that.
Yeah, right? I thought it was very strictly platonic.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I thought, yeah. So that's weird.
Especially because, like, he's like 20, 30 years older than her.
I mean, the age has nothing to do with it. It's just like there has never been any sort of sexual tension between them. And then all of a sudden, he's had this hallucination.
Where he's, like, caressing her and running up on her. And I'm like, Karen's been kind of taking care of you, nigga, like, on some friend shit.
Right, like she's a little... I thought that was your little sister. Yeah, right? Like, she got some little sister vibes.
Especially now that her and Matt are finally together, like they are in the comics. Like, it's weird. It's weird to watch.
This whole entire thing is wrong, right? Like, I've never said this is wrong. It does not work. I don't know why we were so excited about it. You know? Because,
man, we wanted to see... The thing about the first phase of Marvel, where... everything up until Endgame, it all fit together like a puzzle piece. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Where it connected together, and you're just like, okay, cool. This is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. It's gotten so fucking just haphazard, and they're just throwing shit out there where you're like, well, how does this connect to this? And they're just like, well, we don't know. Yeah. And this is exactly what we're talking about, where it's just they're throwing shit out here willy-nilly with no fucking game plan.
And that would be fine if that was they tried to convince us that everything mattered, right? Yeah. Everything was part of a plan, right? So like everything fit together, and you walk, 30 years from now, you step back, you see this whole entire mosaic, right? And it works. So if in that frame of mind, everything should matter. Everything should be, a small piece of this connective, of this larger whole. But if they had just started out with like, we're just doing Marvel movies, we're just doing random shit, right? And they didn't try to convince us that it's all connected, then this was like, fine, all right, you did a Punisher, right?
Or if it's like what James Gunn's doing with DC, where like there's shit in there to the larger universe, but like it doesn't really fucking matter that much because the story that you're being told has a beginning, middle, and end, and all that other shit is just like, oh yeah, these characters might pop up here, and it won't matter to this story that you're seeing right now. It's just like, hey, this shit exists together, and that's it.
Because
I would appreciate that.
Right. This doesn't even have a beginning, middle, or an end, because in Daredevil, like was it he gets let go from the wharf, right? The whole entire hidden prison. That
he escapes.
He escapes, right? He escapes when like the breakout happens, right?
No, he frees himself and he escapes.
Okay.
That's like and that's the mid-credit scene for season 1.
Right.
And I was just like, okay, all right. So and then when they announced that he's getting his own special and he won't be in season 2, I was like, that's a little weird considering that the cops are walking around with Punisher logos on their chest. They got Punisher bullets. You would think Frank would be like, you know what? Fuck these people. I'm going to kill them all. And I thought they would address that in this.
Yeah, no, like, so this doesn't feel like it even fits in its own world.
Yeah, man, because there's no way Frank would let that shit go on.
Right, exactly. Right?
And the fact that he's in his apartment losing his mind again, I was like, bro, like, we went through this shit through the whole first season of The Punisher.
Yeah, and it's just...
yeah, man, it's...
It is severely not good.
Nah, yeah. Look, I got a text from Dave last night where he's just like, am I crazy or am I the only one who doesn't like this? I'm like, nah, dog, it's not you. It's not just you. because all the reviews, once the social media embargo dropped last night, Marvel was retweeting almost every reaction. And you know whose reaction they didn't retweet?
Whose?
Mine.
Right.
Because I was the only one last night where I was just like, dog, this is rough.
Yeah, it is. It is shot ugly, right? It's got no style to it. It's got...
The fact that it took them 2 months to shoot this, I'm like, dog, y'all could have shot this in a fucking week.
Right. And
45 minutes?
And here's the thing. The Thomas Jane Dirty Laundry
is better.
Should not be better than your fucking Punisher short film, right? Like this is a Punisher thesis film.
I don't even know why he's in Spider-Man, because watching this and knowing that Spider-Man comes after this, I'm like, it goes back to the question of why.
Right.
Fucking why, though? Like, even in the trailer, you watch it. Even in the trailer, I'm like, but why the fuck is the Punisher in the Spider-Man movie? Because you watch the trailer and they have that banter.
Right.
I was just like, again, why is this character in this fucking movie, though?
Why is the character in the movie? Why is this one shot? Not even mention any. Like it doesn't mention anything, right? It just feels like it's there.
Wouldn't it also, if all hell broke loose like this,
wouldn't somebody show up?
Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, somebody would show up.
Right? Like a whole entire fucking tenement building under siege by multiple gangs
that spills out into the block.
That's
the whole
right.
Block is like
a war zone.
A war zone, and I'm just like, where's the National Guard? Where's the army? Where's the cops? Where the fuck are the other superheroes? Like that's crazy.
Right, and we spend so much time with him hallucinating and feeling guilty, and the whole time putting the fucking guns in the bag and locking it away, and they focus on the fucking key that he lays down at his wife's grave, right? It should be Chekhov's gun, right? If you introduce something in the first act, it should have a payoff in the third act. It's just she lays the key down and nothing happens from there. It's like I was half expecting throughout this thing. It was like, all right, shit goes down in the tenement. He goes back to his wife's grave. He gets the key to his gun locker, opens it up, and is like, all right, got to go back to work. Nothing like that.
Just a quick transition, because this is going to be real quick, but I like the Bear special more than I did this special. Same length, too, right. 45 minutes. And I got more from that because it gives you an insight to Richie and John Bernthal's characters, his character name, I forget.
Right.
But, like, it gives you insight to their friendship and just John Bernthal's character and why the way he is, and you understand why that dude committed suicide by the end of it. Like you see he's an unstable guy, and it's complicated. Like that's the thing I like about that special is they don't put blame on him. They're just showing him as he is, which is a complicated guy who had mental health issues that unfortunately
were not addressed. Right.
And that special, mind you, ends on a cliffhanger that I'm excited to see how they're going to address in the upcoming season of The Bear. And where I'm just like, oh, shit. Is Richie good?
Right. Okay.
So that should tell you everything you need to know right there.
Yeah, but like this was a waste of time.
Yeah, man.
It was a waste of money. I don't know how anyone looked at that script and say, let's go with this.
Which is crazy because Bernthal wrote that episode of The Bear, and it's just so much more rich and nuanced and just look, whatever.
Right. So you can't even blame. So you can't even say Bernthal's not a good writer, right? Because he's got these two they came out
a week apart.
A week apart. You got these
apart.
two entries into two vastly different shows, and one is, like you said, is a rich and textured examination of mental health and friendship, stuff like that, and another one is barely it's barely a thing.
Right, because I know this also deals with mental health and PTSD, but like again, we've done this already, and like look, the bear special's called Gary because they go to Gary, Indiana. Shout out to Gary, Indiana. Fucking, that's where the Punisher should be taking place. but Gary, Indiana's having a fucking nice time in media between that and Michael.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy that Gary, Indiana produced Michael. I'm like, word? Word?
I mean, it was different in the fucking 60s, I guess. I don't know.
Yo, fucking shout out to Gary because they also gave us Freddie Gibbs.
Oh shit! All right.
You know that Freddie's from Gary, dog.
I had no idea Freddie was from Gary.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he has a song called "Lay It Down," and if you watch the music video on YouTube, he uses a news clip of a news reporter talking about Gary, Indiana. And she just goes, hi, the news reporter, they're talking about the crime in Gary, Indiana, and it cuts to the white guy. He's just like, yeah, Gary, Indiana, I've been there once. Make sure you roll up your windows and have bulletproof cars. I was like, bro, this nigga said that shit on the news.
It's real bold of you. But yeah, don't watch it. Yeah, it's like this is womp womp womp. It's womp womp. It's not good.
This is the shit when people shit on Marvel. This is the exact type of shit,
right?
That they mean, dog.
I mean, not just Marvel, like just superhero shit in general. Like this is
because me and you, we like Fantastic Four, we like Superman, we like Thunderbolts. Those were the 3 superhero movies from last year,
right?
And this year we got Supergirl next month. Then we got Spider-Man the following month, and then same day as Dune, Doomsday, which I guess we should talk about that real briefly right now. I was curious because I knew Doomsday was going to be a lot because I was like, y'all spent $280 million because the Russos got paid $20 million for each movie, so $20 million a piece. There's 2 of them. So that's $80 million for the Russos, plus all their fucking what's it called?
All their perks, all fringe benefits. Yeah.
Downey on the first Avengers got paid, I think, $100 million, and he said I got paid way too fucking much.
Right.
And he told him, take some of this shit out of my salary and give it to everybody else, because he saw what everybody else was getting. Like, I think Chris Evans was only getting paid $50K for the first Avengers. Nah.
I think, and Hemsworth, I think, was only 30 or some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and they all, Downey, he's like, all you guys come with me, and all the Avengers, and I'm talking about all of them, went to Marvel and it's just like, yo, what the fuck is this? Right. What the fuck? So think about it. They got to be paying him at least $200 million, plus the perks that he asked for. So that's $240 million for like 3 people, and then all these other movie stars. So I looked up the budget, and it is north of $400 million. So this means this has to make it, because they're gonna spend a fuck ton on, like, the estimated marketing they said is $700, which makes sense.
700 for the marketing or 700
for the marketing?
Yeah. So we're talking, it's already we're $1 billion in before you've seen anything.
And they said they got to make, just to break even, they need to make $1.5 billion. And Christian Harloff swears to God is gonna gross over 1.6 because me and him were making bets on this shit, where he's just like, you'll buy me concessions for a couple of screenings if I'm right, and I'm like, all right, because I'm thinking like it'll do like anywhere from 800 to $1 billion, and even that's just me being optimistic because every superhero movie last year made around like average 400 million, right? Because the highest grossing one, I had to Google it again, the highest grossing one was Superman. Superman only did, and this is worldwide, $611 million. Fantastic Four made like 550.
Right. And so if you have to make $1.5 billion to break even,
and mind you, This is not Avatar. Like, Avatar needs that much to break even, but also that's James fucking Cameron, who's proven time. And you watch the Avatar movies, you see where the money went, and you understand why.
But also, he's been working on that shit for the last 20 fucking years.
Right. And y'all just cut your effects department, so we know it ain't gonna be like up to snuff. So
so
that's why it's crazy to me that these niggas really think Doomsday is gonna gross $2 billion. I'm like, dog, the days of these shits grossing that much money are gone.
And here's the other thing: they're not accounting for the fact that we don't know where the economy is going to be
in December.
And
if you have to choose one movie, I know a lot of people are going to choose Doomsday, but a lot of people are also going to pick Dune, like me, are going to pick Dune. Because remember, there's 20 IMAX 70mm screens across the nation. Every single IMAX theater has 2 showtimes already sold out for Dune opening weekend. So you tell me, maybe they'll make their money back on Infinity Vision.
You know what? I'm just going to get an Infinity Vision sticker, put it on my front door. I'm just going to get me a bootleg copy of Doomsday. You can come over to my house. It's Infinity Vision. That's pretty much.
Let me ask you, Jeff. Yeah. How much money do you think Doomsday is going to make worldwide?
Worldwide, like I said, it depends on the fucking economy, because people are going to start choosing, making some hard choices. Entertainment is going to be the first on the list. It's going to make $1 billion, right? It will.
I think it might make, like I said, $1 billion, but I really do think more closer to 800 million. Because these things are falling by the wayside. Right.
But
even $1 billion, that's a loss.
That's a loss, right? And the fact that we're talking about $1 billion as a loss, right?
When your movie gets over $250 million, and to me, 200 million should be the cap for a movie. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that we're spending more than $200 million on movies is insane to me. But you have to justify it. Like, the Odyssey cost $250 million, and I believe like that's money well spent, and y'all will be okay there. When you're telling me that Avengers Doomsday is costing north of $400 million, something's wrong. Something's completely wrong.
And the fact, what really is the sticking point for me is the script keeps changing. There are people who are in this movie who don't know what's going on in this fucking movie. Right?
And there's people that are apparently hidden because another actor came out and was like, oh, there's a bunch of people who are in it that you guys don't even know about it yet. And I'm like, I mean, I don't give a shit, man. Like, that's to me, like, we've played this game so many times before now.
and the thing about all the other Avengers movies, right? Like Endgame, fucking Infinity War, all of those, movies, we had the build-up, right? We anticipated this because all of these other pieces from all these other movies, it was like chess, right? We were moving towards something. We don't have that here. We just have...
Nobody has uttered Victor Von Doom or Dr. Doom in a movie yet.
Right.
The only lip service we've paid, and I'm not even counting the mid-credit scene from Fantastic Four, because I have a feeling that's going to pop up again in Doomsday. I'm counting just the movies themselves. The only lip service we've paid to Victor Von Doom is that brief shot of Latveria at the UN, and he's not there.
Right.
And that... What are we doing?
Right, and that's a deep cut.
Yes.
For fans of the comic book.
Right. So the fact that nobody said his name once, nobody's met him. We don't know who's fighting. Like, nobody knows who this nigga is, and this is the big bad for two movies that's gonna cross different universes.
Like we knew about Thanos. We knew Thanos was coming for fucking 10 movies.
Yeah, man. Once the Avengers was finished, we knew like, oh shit, Thanos is coming. All right. Thanos is coming. Nobody knows. Yeah, there's no tie. Like at least Thanos had some personal tie-in to Gamora and what's her face?
Nebula.
Yeah, at least there's some fucking emotional tie-in there. There's an in. Nobody has any sort of in with Doctor Doom.
It's
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like,
you could have made this next Avengers movie with an original script for $250 million at the most. Give a new, fresh director a chance at it, a new creative team. You don't have to rely on RDJ or Chris Evans or Chris Hemsworth or any of these others.
I mean, at least the OG trilogy at least played lip service to the Emperor. Like, the Emperor's not in the first movie. We all thought Darth Vader was the dude in charge. And then Empire, you see him kneeling in front of this giant hologram of some dude in a hood. And you're like, oh, shit, who's that guy?
Right.
And you find out in the last movie, okay, this is the nigga who's running everything. Like,
but there was
nothing.
Nothing
like that in this shit.
But yo, go ahead, spend your $700 million.
Yeah. So anything over 1.5 million, I owe Christian Harloff concessions, and
billion.
I'm just like
1.5 billion.
Yeah.
So
I will be astonished if it goes over 1.5, because I really do think it might tap out at 800, just because like these things aren't what they used to be, man.
Right. And like only the fans are excited now. Right?
When a Spider-Man movie's having its trailer played and there's been no reaction, and then 10 minutes later there's thunderous applause for the Odyssey, thunderous applause for Dune, I'm like,
yeah, like this comic book shit is sinking. Right? People are sick of this shit because it's all interchangeable and replaceable. The audience is smarter than you think.
And I think Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four didn't do as well because it was just too little too late. And the main problem with Marvel is they flooded the market with too much bullshit. And none of it mattered. Literally none of it mattered.
Yeah. Like,
and y'all broke the audience because Doctor Strange most people didn't like, but then especially I don't hate it as much as everybody else, but Ant-Man, I say this all the time, I'll never forget that mother walking out with her family, just looking at her husband and her kids, just going, I don't think we need to see all these in theaters no more.
Yeah.
Maybe we just pick and choose.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, they even made a joke of it in that movie Friendship from last year. Right?
Yeah.
So you're going to see
Marvel.
It's the new Marvel.
It's supposed to be nuts.
Right. Yeah.
So let's end on possession, or obsession. The one thing I like about this movie is it turns the nice guy trope on its head, because the main character is a quote unquote nice guy because he's timid. He can't admit that he likes this girl. He lets his friends walk all over him and yada yada yada. But that is some real virgin type shit to make a wish. I wish this girl liked me, because your wildest dreams, it might be great at first, but man, I was stressed the fuck out the entire movie. This movie's fucked up on many different levels. It's terrifying, just because psychologically, the rules of it are fucked up. When she becomes let me give a rundown. So basically, this movie's about this guy who likes his friend, because he's part of this friend group. It's 2 girls and 2 guys, and he's one of the 2 guys. Obviously, there's dynamic in this group, and so the girl he likes very clearly, because they try to play it like, oh, she might like him. And I was like, no, I don't think so. I don't think she has any interest. Well, this nigga, instead of just admitting his feelings to her, well, and also every chance he does, he gets cock blocked by his best friend, and you find out later why. Anyways, he chickens out when he finally gets his chance, and then he has this wishing willow, which when you make a wish and then you break it. And he bought that for her, but he got fed up and he broke it and made the wish. Oh, I wish she loved me. Well,
careful what you wish for.
And what makes it fucked up is, by the way, I only saw the teaser, so I had no other in on this movie other than the teaser, because the teaser is him calling the hotline and saying like, hey man, is this real? And it's like, it is. And the dude on the other end just like very calmly just goes, it might not, it's as real, it's real for her, it's real for her. And I was just like, wow, that's creepy. And like the dudes who run this shit, he calls them multiple times. He's just like, and the dude just sounds like, yeah, look, you're not the first person to call and have problems with the wishing willow. Like we said, there's warning labels all over the box for a reason.
Right.
So it turns into a nightmare for this guy, like and a nightmare for us, because you're watching it and you're basically watching, like, there's a sex scene in this, and before the sex scene, you see the girl, her personality break through for a point where she just goes, she looks at him, goes, kill me, please kill me before she wakes up, kill me. I was just like, holy fucking shit. There's one point in the movie where he's sleeping and he wakes up and she's gone. And he's just like, what the fuck? And then you just see her shadow in the corner, and she's just in the corner, and you just hear her go back to sleep. And he's just like, why are you standing in the corner? And she's like, go back to sleep. And she's still in the shadow and standing in the corner. And he's just like, can you please just come back to bed? And she just goes, go back to sleep. And the way she moves, fuck that. Like, this whole shit gets so out of hand. Yeah, it's fucked up on so many levels, because the sex scene, I was like, bro, this is technically rape. And the sex scene's fucked up because she's just laying there and just so dispassionately, just blank face going, oh, yeah, oh. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
This I'm getting anxiety just hearing you talk about it, so I can only imagine what the rest of the movie.
Dude who made this, Curry Baker, I want to see his other movies. They're on YouTube, his short films. I gotta go back and watch this. Shout out to Curry Barker. 20 years old.
Oh,
and
shit.
he made this for $1 million. And I was just like, I get it, because the locations are very minimal, and it mostly takes place inside in a few locations.
Right.
But damn, you made the most out of this $1 million, man, because this is a well-made movie, and he's going to have a very lucrative career. I mean, holy shit, man, this movie, this is so many different levels of fucked up this movie is. And I don't want to give too much away.
Right.
But, like, there's only one person in that friend group who I would consider innocent. You know what I'm saying? But, like...
And they like, it's... And honestly, you know that person's going to get fucked, right? It's always the good person in these movies.
You'll see.
Yeah.
You will see. I want to give a shout out to the main actress, though, who plays the girl who is possessed in Obsession. Her name is, let me pull it up, Indy Navarrete. She's the girl who is possessed, and she plays Nikki, and holy fucking shit, man. She gives a performance. Like, nigga, they're in a restaurant eating dinner, and he expresses unhappiness with her, and she goes, what do you mean? And she gets up in the middle of the restaurant and is like, why are you ruining our date? We're having a good day. And everybody's staring at her in the middle of the restaurant. And he's just like, can you please just sit down? She's like, I thought we were having a good day. I was like, fuck me. Yo.
Yeah. I can't wait for this thing. It drops this weekend, right?
Yeah, go see it in Dolby. You'll go see it in Dolby. And, I'm gonna put this. I am not responsible for how you feel walking out of this if you see it in Dolby, because I saw this at Digital Arts, and you know the sound mix in Digital Arts is aggressive and loud.
Right.
That was a mistake, man. I wish I had seen it at any other screening room except Digital Arts, dog. Shout out to Katie. Katie showed up.
Okay. Cool.
This movie has stuck with me since I've seen it, and yeah, man, this is got to be one of the most fucked up movies I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of women split on this, and I understand why. I saw one woman say, "Oh, this is definitely a movie made by a 20-year-old man." And I was like, "Look, I get it. I totally get it, but also it is turning the nice guy trope on its head."
Right.
Yo, that is some virgin ass shit, though. I wish she liked me.
I was like, well, then, fucking get a haircut and get a personality, man. Try harder.
Yo, man. Yeah, man. Yo, never fixate on one woman. I will say that. And I don't mean that to be misogynistic. I mean, like, do better for yourself. That's what I mean. Do better for yourself.
Keep it moving. Like I said, just keep it moving. Like, if she don't like you, next one will. Keep it moving.
Kevin Smith said it best. There's like fucking 400 million women in the world. Not all of them bring you lasagna at work. Find yourself a woman who brings you lasagna at work.
You see? There you go. It's as simple as fucking that.
Yeah, obsession. I don't want to say too much because damn.
Yeah.
But
right. Well, I mean, I'll be watching it this weekend.
Yeah, look, I love the ending because I was just like, thank God. Like the ending, I was just like, thank God. Thank God.
Oh, shit.
Because that motherfucker, I was like, bro, you deserve so much horrible shit. And you'll see the ending. The ending is fucked, man. I mean, fucked. This movie's fucked. Like, it's just fucked. And we'll talk about it more, I'm pretty sure, in the coming weeks. Because our next episode, because the embargo drops Tuesday, is going to be a big one. We got a big movie coming up that the embargo drops Tuesday. So that's going to be our next episode.
Oh, that's right. That's why I keep on forgetting about that.
That is going to be, you know what? We'll split it. So the first 20 minutes, we'll talk about the finale for SNL because we should talk about that, or Will Ferrell, but that whole episode is going to be dedicated to that movie.
Yeah. So
anyways, so that is episode 204.
We're the Film Blurds. I'm Brandon Norwood, and I'm the motherfucking protagonist.
I'm the protagonist.
I'm Jeff Stewart, a.k.a. He Who Remains.
Don't come at us. It's just fucking movies.
You've been listening to the Film Blurds podcast.
Man, I just love what you guys do, man.
I never miss an episode. It's the best. It's my favorite podcast.
Follow Jeff on IG on MindFireXL and Brandon on Twitter at BJN Tweets.